So today what we want to talk about is just the basics of teaching or working on our fundamental kicks. So the first kick that almost anyone learns we call a front snap kick. I've got my guards up, my hands in, shoulders back, and I pick my knee pointing up, and I extend and then back. Now, that's a slow way of going through the kick, and I want to make sure with all of our kicks I do the same thing where my back glute muscle is squeezed, so I present out and forward. I've got my chamber, kick, extend, chamber. Now the full speed of that, pretty fast. Now that kick is hitting to the inside of the leg on either side, or you know what, if you're in a self-defense situation, right in the painful spots. Yeah? Yeah. Now, on top of that, we've got a front push kick. Now the first way we teach this, that knee comes up, my hips go back so I can get the bottom of my foot going, and I want to drive with the full bottom of my foot. Think about like trying to put a footprint in. Now as you get to a more and more advanced level, imagine you're almost like standing like a ballet person. I never did ballet, so ballerinas yell at me later. But I want to be up on the ball of my foot. That gives me more power in that spot, and it also gives me more distance. So I get that foot up, drive, and back. I want foot up, drive, and back. Those are our two really fundamental versions of a front kick. Now there's jump kicks. That's a whole nother video. Next kick up is going to be the round kick. So if our guard ready position, I pick my knee up. I want to twist my whole body into my chamber. My knee comes up, squeeze, squeeze. I extend, and I bring it back. Make sure you're presenting your hips forward. A lot of students tend to lean, and they lose the ability to have the flexibility in their hip socket. I want everything pressed forward, extend, kick. I was going to try and make it look pretty in the air. I would snap it out and come all the way back. Next, we're going to work on our inside to outside axe kick. So that's a kick that comes to the inside of the body, out and down. This kick, you want to watch the hip. It settles up and drops in. Because I'm trying to land probably right here along the clavicle or knock a hand away, so I set up another kick. My foot comes up, drive down, and I like to land in front. That way I can really drop that weight as I go. Now the outside-inside crescent kick, very similar. However, I have to twist my hips completely with that foot that's on the ground. It must turn so that I can open my hips up for the kick. If I don't open them up, especially students who are getting a little bit, I would say to the actual like adult age, your body, your cartilage is a little bit less flexible. Even me, when I was 9, I could do everything wrong. Nowadays, I'll feel it the next day because my bones really aren't designed to do that anymore. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna review another fundamental kick I highly recommend spending a lot of time working on. We're gonna work on first the front leg side kick. So Master of those going to put her kicking leg in front. She's gonna get set. She picks her knee all the way up, pointing toward the direction that she wants to kick. So what that means is for this type of kick, I've got to actually be at a 90-degree angle for the kick, and high level detail. More and more advanced you get, the more I see people to this angle bend of the knee. Haha, you have to hold this position forever now. Now she's going to drive her heel and her hip all the way out and freeze. So when you do the kick, you want to make sure you have the heel and the blade of the heel driving forward. She's going to bring her chamber all the way back, hold the spot, and put it down. By the way, just holding that is an incredible exercise. From there, she picks her knee up. Shake it out for a second just so you can survive. Same thing, watch all in the air, chamber up, kick, extend for the chamber. Couple of key details, notice how our eyes are always on target. You can extend out with your body, but your head should never break the level where your belt is. A lot of people start to turn all the way down for height, bad call. Now she's gonna switch her legs. She's gonna do her turning side kick, so that's that back leg kick. She comes all the way up with her knee chamber. It drives heel out. Notice how far the hips have to turn to bring it back. Bring it in and down. That is the basics of a turning side kick. Next kick that's up is very similar to the side kick. It's what we would call a spin hook kick or a spin wheel kick. So you've got our right leg and back, her guards up. She goes over her shoulder, and watch the order. It should be shoulder, hip, kick. So she drives all the way through, shoulder turns, hip drives out, kicks across, and the second it hits at the target, that foot pulls back. Watch Master Phil drive all the way through. Yes, again. That's going to be the fastest way for you to learn your hook kick. It's almost like throwing a side kick and whipping it back across. There is a hook kick where you don't spin. Watch Master Phil. She has her favorite leg in front. She's going to pick her knee up like a side kick chamber. Almost, not quite. And she's going to drive that hook kick all the way through. That is a way harder kick for me. I don't know about anybody else. So I generally recommend students start out with a spin hook kick. I'm assuming this is on.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just standing here staring at the... I gotta keep a straight pace after I do this. That's the problem. It's a really great close shot of you just laughing. It's there.